Hello, friends. I hope that you all had a wonderful and blessed Tuesday. State governors and city mayors are finally now using federal crisis relief money to help their residents that are still financially struggling. Many Americans can expect to see an extra check very soon. Please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and stay tuned until the end of this video to learn how to enter this Friday's $100 Walmart gift card giveaway. In the face of waning revenues due to this crisis, the nation's mayors emerged as key fighters in the congressional Democrats' corner as they push for billions of dollars in federal funds to be included in a $1.9 trillion crisis relief package, which was signed into law in March 2021. City mayors from both sides of the aisle were ultimately successful in their efforts, as President Biden's sprawling crisis legislation called for the American Rescue Plan Act. It contained $350 billion for state and local governments, many of which were left out of an earlier round of aid. Now, 7 months after Biden signed the $1.9 trillion package into law, and 5 months after receiving their first tranche of aid, city mayors in some cities are taking their time to spend the money that they received, instead of waiting to examine the long-term impacts of the crisis on their cities. Nan Whaley, the mayor of Dayton, Ohio, told CBS News, "This funding helps us to be prepared for the structural changes spurred by the crisis. What can we do to really change how we're providing services and differentiate services because of these enormous changes that the crisis has brought our way? That is what makes this money so helpful, because it allows that flexibility." The city of Dayton, Ohio will receive a total of $138 million through the state and local funding, which is included in the relief package enacted in March, which Mayor Whaley said is the most money the city has ever been awarded in a federal grant. Still, very little of that money has been committed so far, Whaley said, though city officials are aiming to have the aid allocated by the end of this year.
Well, I think we all know there are two Democratic senators that are going to be able to write this bill. Joe Manchin and Kyrsten Sinema will determine what the bill looks like. There is a process for amendments, and you can be assured that we'll have a robust amendment process during the vote-a-rama. But I think we all know, and I think the House knows as well, that Manchin and/or Sinema are going to write the bill. And then would observe this seems to be quite a challenging exercise for them. I'm glad it is. This is a bill America does not want and does not need. The ideal solution would be to not have.
The Biden administration is clearly out of step with the American people. Everyone here has seen the national polling numbers that show only 22% of Americans believe that the country is headed in the right direction. The American people know what their concerns are, and they're very different from the misguided obsession of the Biden administration. The American people are really worried about inflation and how it's taking a bite out of their paycheck every week, so their dollars don't go as far. Instead, the Biden administration wants to raise trillions of dollars in taxes and trillions of dollars in spending. The American people are concerned about the fact that when they go to fill up a tank of gas, it's costing $35 more to fill the tank than it did when Joe Biden came to office. And instead, Joe Biden is over in Scotland apologizing for America and wanting to raise the cost of American energy. The American people want this flood of illegal immigration going on at the border, the southern border, to stop.
The city wants to use some of its federal assistance to demolish blighted property and redesign neglected neighborhoods, but it's waiting for final guidance from the Treasury Department to ensure that is allowed. The U.S. Treasury Department began dispersing the state and local aid to jurisdictions in May, and cities will receive the money in 2 tranches, with the second half coming in May of 2022. Cities are required to have all the money obligated by the end of the year 2024. Recipients with populations of at least 250,000 had to inform the Treasury Department in September how they will spend the money that they have received so far. But an analysis found that many cities have not yet decided what they will use the money for. Friends, do you think that states should receive much more crisis relief money from the federal government? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. The state of California has issued over 1 million new stimulus checks since late last week, the bulk of which are expected to go out by mail starting this Monday. According to the California Franchise Tax Board, the latest batch of the second Golden State stimulus payments includes 1.15 million payments, with a total valuation of $857 million. Of the newest disbursement, 750,000 paper checks are scheduled to be mailed out as early as this past Monday, while 400,000 payments were directly deposited into bank accounts last Friday. Remember, however, it can take several days for a payment to be received by direct deposit, and up to 3 weeks to get a check by mail once it is sent. For those who qualify for a second Golden State stimulus payment and typically receive their state income tax refund through mail, checks are being distributed based on the last 3 digits of a recipient's zip code. So far, the state of California has distributed more than 4.4 million second Golden State stimulus payments, with a total value of over $4 billion. The stimulus checks are being sent out on a rolling basis through the beginning of next year, with an estimated 9 million Californians expected to receive one. Friends, the key word for this video is turkey. If you would like to enter this Friday's 3 $100 Walmart gift card giveaway, please make sure you click and like my videos. Make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and also comment below the keyword. Thank you so much, friends. California began sending out second Golden State stimulus checks in late August. All eligible residents will receive a check of $600 plus an extra $500 for a qualifying dependent, bringing the total possible to $1,100. To be eligible, you must be a California resident who submitted a 2020 state income tax return on or before October 15, 2021, earned $75,000 or less last year, have a social security number or an individual tax identification number, and cannot be claimed as a dependent by another taxpayer. Friends, thank you so much for joining me here tonight. I hope that you all found this video helpful. To say thank you, I'm giving away 3 $100 Walmart gift cards this coming Friday. And if you would like to enter my giveaway, please, once again, click and like my videos, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, and comment below the keyword from each video. Thank you so much, friends, and have a very blessed